Howdy, Compelled Unbeliever here. Today we're going to talk about finding a good church or the right church, but more importantly, having the right mindset when looking for one. It just got real. Every church, every denomination has slightly different beliefs. Even if you go to, say, a Southern Baptist church, other denominations of the Southern Baptist Church will have slightly different beliefs or slightly different teachings due to the leadership that is in that church. Since every church has slightly different beliefs, when you are looking for a church, are you looking for one that aligns with your beliefs in what God is? Or are you actually looking for what God is? So when you're looking for a church, are you looking for a church that teaches a God that you're comfortable with, that you're familiar with? Or are you actually deep down inside trying to find God? Are you looking for God no matter what that is, even if you don't like it? Are you simply God shopping for a God that you want? Are you looking for an actual God? With this being said, how would you know when you found a church that it was actually teaching what God wanted you to know? How would you actually know that God is influencing their teachings when every single church is convinced, every single person in that church is convinced that whatever they are teaching are God's teachings? How do you know? How would you actually know that God is influencing their teachings when every single church is convinced, every single person in that church is convinced that whatever they are teaching are God's teachings? How do you know? Since you actually can't know what churches are teaching the correct teachings that God wants you to know, if you did go to any specific church, wouldn't it be likely that they were teaching something that God didn't want you to learn? That it wasn't the teachings according to what God wanted you to know? If you simply go by what feels right or what you like, isn't that what every single other religion does? If you are looking for a church, there's the catchphrase, your heart has to be in the right place. No, your mind has to be in the right place. The important thing is that you're actually seeking God, if that God does exist. The question is, how do you know what that God is or what that God is teaching with so many denominations, with so many religions around? Everyone's convinced that they have the right teachings. How do you know? Since there are so many religions and are so many denominations, even within Christianity, it really appears that God doesn't care what you think, doesn't care how you worship Him. Or maybe He doesn't exist. This has been Compelled Unbeliever. I no longer believe there is a God.